Hello everybody and welcome. I am IndianaBlock from the Christian Crafters gaming community, and I am here to play a very lovely little indie game called Don't Starve. As you know, I said in other videos that I wanted to play other games with some other content, and I thought this was a good game to do because it has some survival stuff in it. A few things that are kind of like Minecraft, not exactly. I think it's definitely its own animal of a game. I think it's a brilliant game, and I think if you really like survival games, this is the game for you. It's a very lovely game, and I am very excited to show you this game. It's only $10, I think, so a great price for this game. Honestly, if you're a survival fan, you could possibly play this game for hours. It's such a lovely game, especially for the price, and so I'm very excited to show you it. We are playing with some mods. I want to show. So it is a modded Let's Play. The game usually doesn't have any of these things in it that I have. We're going to be playing as Link from the Zelda games. I've never actually played the game, and I've never actually been a fan of. Well, not really. Never not been a fan, but I've never actually played a Zelda game. But I do know of it, and I do know of Link, and I thought it'd be cool to play as him, especially since we're playing this as a modded Let's Play. And I already set it up, the game. I already tried to record, and I had to fix a few things, but it's fine now, and so we're going to go ahead and jump into this game. So this game is all about surviving, and you have to gather food, and you have to build things. And here's our little character. And so I'm going to try to tell you guys as much as I can about this game in this very little amount of time. And as you can see, we get all this stuff to start off with. Well, that's interesting. Okay. This is, okay, that was interesting. So, we do get a lot more stuff than you usually get in a, there's a lot more things we get than you usually get. So I don't know exactly what this is for, but as I said, this is a, it's not a normal Let's Play, so I'm not completely sure of everything yet, but we will see how everything goes. I think I'm gonna put on the red. Actually, I don't like the red. I like the green by itself. But anyway, so with this game, it's all about surviving, and so it's about gathering and killing and just trying to survive the night. As you can see over here, the yellow is day. This pink, I guess this red color is dawn, like evening. Not evening, like dawn. What is it, dawn or dusk? I don't know. It's before night. It's in the middle of night and day, so I guess the evening, I guess. And then you have night, which is when you pretty much you have to try to survive until the night. And then at the night you have to have a fire, and you have to be able to survive. If you do not have a fire, you will die. That's how the game works. If you do not have a fire, and if you're not near that fire at night, you will die. So the whole point of this game is to try to get supplies and food as quickly as possible. And the petals and flowers give you health and sanity. If you eat the petals, you get health. And if you pick up them, your sanity goes up. And your sanity is something that can be, once you start going a bit crazy, or if you don't have enough food, and if things happen to you, or you attack stuff and such, and if it's night and you are not at your base yet, or a lot of things can affect your sanity. And when your sanity gets down, once it gets below 200, you start seeing things, shadows and such, that can hurt you very badly. So you have to be very careful on how to do things, on how you address each situation. Because if your sanity goes below 300, 200, I think, and you don't have any flowers around you, that's when it can get really bad for you. And especially if you don't have the resources to survive. So the whole goal is to survive and pick and resource. And you can cut trees down, but do not cut them at this time, because if you pick them up during this reddish time with the red color, if the arrow's here, then you will die. Well, you won't die. You will be attacked by tree monsters, I guess. But and over here is where you can create stuff and tools. So here we can create. I think we can create a fireplace. Hopefully, maybe not. No, we haven't. Okay. This might not start off a good night because we do not have any logs. So what we're gonna have to do, and actually this is a very bad thing to do, is to not get a tree cut. Cutting trees at this time of night is probably the worst thing you can do, because that's when you can get attacked by monsters. So hopefully we can cut this tree down without getting attacked. And I'm starting this not off very well, and luckily we're gonna be very lucky here to not get attacked by something. And we're gonna build a fire. Let's go ahead and cook this. So again, it's all about so here is your hunger, here's your sanity, and here's your health. 300 is the max. Food is a big thing to have. It's something you really need. And look, now we have full health. Actually, food is 100, I think. But since this game is based around not starving, that's the whole purpose of it. Now this here is a wormhole, which when you jump in it, you go to another part of the map, which I'll show with tab. This is the map. This is us. It has Wilson's face, probably because the mod did not integrate that with it. But as you see, this is the map, and the map is never ending. Of course, it looks like it could end at some point, but it does not. Like Minecraft, the world continues, and you can continue to explore and find very interesting things. There's many interesting things that I have not attacked or tried to really look at yet because I'm scared to die. The farthest I've gotten in this game is I believe day 23. Once you hit day 20 or day 15, I think it is, you start to that's when winter hits, and winter is very deadly. For it can be we get a little bunny hat. Okay, it can get very dangerous. It looks like we have a lantern. Now I wonder if this does have durability. Okay, and I'm gonna equip that. And we're gonna put some logs on this fire. So what you have to do... Oh wow, the shield has slots. That is cool. So this shield has slots. That's very cool. Let's try to put some of this stuff in here. Try to put these non-important things in here, and try to put the more useful things in our main inventory. So yeah, this is what you do every night. You have to... Usually the night is the time to craft things and to make stuff, because that's when you do not have to worry about... that's when you really don't have to worry about trying to gather anything, because you can't. Because if you try to gather anything at night, you will die. I think there's no matter what happens, I think you will die. So you have to be very, very careful about that. So we'll see how it goes our first day. So we're gonna go right out as soon as this fire dies down, we're gonna go right ahead and try to get some wood. And bees, you can gather bees. They don't attack you unless you attack them, like in real life. So that's pretty cool. And now it's starting to rain. And there's the autosave. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it is very, very loud. Okay, there we go. A little bit better. So let's go ahead and start cutting trees right away. And so, rain can be very dangerous. Being out in dangers is also bad. There's no monsters at day or at dusk usually. I think at day 5 you do get attacked by these dogs. They look like dogs, kind of thing, like dog monsters, I guess. And basically you get attacked a few times randomly. Usually the game's pretty lenient with you early on, but once you start getting too cocky and aggressive, that's when you can get seriously injured or get severely, you know, stuck in a bad situation fighting monsters and such. So what you want to do every day is try to keep track of all your things, and usually food is the #1 thing that you have to get every day. And of course there's so many things you can build and craft. It's almost insane. But you can craft many things, as the menu over here shows. There's several things you can build, and there's probably a few more because of our modding. I think there's some new weapons and such. Let's see. So science machine is the biggest thing you need to build right away, because that allows you to build more things. And so that is something you want to try to get early on in your life of playing this game, or it's going to be a very difficult situation for you. Let's go ahead and try to pick up some berries and fruit and everything. And almost anything you encounter, most things are hostile in this game except bees, unless you attack them. There are some beehives, or I guess wasp hives, that are very dangerous, that can that will attack you no matter what. And it looks like over here we have this is what it is. It's a touchstone, and what this does, it allows you to respawn. So if you die, because this game is a hardcore game, you cannot set it to respawn. There is no respawning. So if you die, if you can find one of these stones, you will live and you will respawn back here. But you'll lose all your stuff. You'll have to go back to get your stuff. So pretty much in this game, you only can respawn about 1 time if you do die. But it's not the easiest thing, and you don't want to die, because like I said, this game is hardcore, so if you die, it's almost game over for you, unless of course, like I said, you have one of these touchstones activated, which it is now activated. This will probably be the last tree we cut for the night because of the time going down. Now we're going to look at our tab and see where do we want to place our camp. Well, early in the game, you usually want to try to not put your camping spot in a spot that does not have much around it. You want to try to put it in a spot that has about a little bit of everything, and there's more than just a little forest like this. There's swamps, there's rocky areas where you get cobble and stuff to build new tools. And such, and so you want to try to find stuff like that as quickly as possible. And looks like I'm not gonna be able to pick this up. And if you press E in this game, you can switch the camera around, and we're gonna have to drop that. So I think for tonight, we're gonna go ahead and drop our camp here for the night. That's where we're gonna do it. So there we go. We need to try to build. I don't know if we can. I don't think we can until we have a science machine. Oh snap! I'm hungry. I didn't even see my health go down. I thought it was getting burned by the fire, but I didn't think you could get burned. I was right. It was not the fire. It was me being hungry. Let's cook this up. Should be getting our health back. Alright, I'm back, guys. I just had to go right back. Nothing really happened. But so we're going to continue to try to survive through this night, and we might as well eat these petals before they go to waste. Even though these petals aren't really giving me anything, wasting them is not a good idea either, because once they rot, which you can see this little green bar that shows you the durability of it, or how long it is until it rots. So you want to be very careful about that. We need to try to get a chest and a science machine as quickly as possible, because we have so much extra stuff from these mods, so we can not have to worry about carrying all this stuff around, which is nice to have, but we'll have to see how this goes. So let's see what we have. As you can see, it's a very scary thing when there's not much light around you. It can get very scary in this game. This game can get very intense. It's not the best thing to do. It's not the best to be to not have a fire, because like I said, you will die, and also it can get very, very scary if you don't have a lot of light around your camp. So this game is a very unique little game. It's all about surviving. It's got a very unique art style. I think it's a very cool looking art style. The monsters are very unique, and I really like how this game plays, and how these characters look and such. I think the art style is very nice, and we haven't got close into this game. There's so many things we can build, and I think tomorrow what we're going to try to do is head and try to find some stone and gold, because we need stone and gold to build a campfire, a fire pit, which is like your actual camp, your spawn, basically a point for your camp, and then a science machine, which we need a gold nugget. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up these rocks here, and flint. Flint helps you make the basic tools that you need, such as pickaxes and such. And there's the autosave, which is up here. It's autosaves after every day. So let's go ahead and get this stone here, because we're gonna need it. Let's go ahead and try to go look for some stone, which is what we really need today, and food as well. So we're gonna be looking for both of those things. And it's very, a big tip is to try to find a rabbit area where there's a lot of rabbits, because then you can catch the rabbits and you can kill them to eat them, because if you do not have rabbits, pretty much you will die during the winter. Pretty much if you're not around rabbits, like here with the rabbit holes, you will die during the winter, because you need rabbits during the winter to survive, unless you are able to stock up a lot of food before, which usually you don't have a lot of time to do before the winter hits. So yeah, this is a very good area to probably stay, is to try to be around an area that has lots of rabbits, so that you can eat those rabbits for food and survive. This is a very good spot, actually. There's a lot of rabbit holes here. but what we're looking for is food. And gold slash stone area. That is what we're looking for today. Try to pick up all these carrots as we see, because we're going to need many to survive. We're going to go down here. Oh, there's another carrot over here. Let's get more berries, even though we're not going to be able to carry them. We're going to have to eat them right away, but that is fine. Alright, let's keep on going, and we need to find some stone and gold. It's not top priority, but having that in this game to get food early to, well, to find gold and get a science machine early in the game is what you really need to do, because having that forest is not that forest, but having that science machine early on is a big help, because you need to be able to build stuff and craft new things before you really start getting in this game, where you need to be able to have that science machine, because it's so important to craft things, and it's something you want to strive for very early in this game. And each area has a different texture, color for the area. As you see, this rocky area has a more kind of a beige kind of color, and some gray thrown in. And then this swamp, not really swamp, I think it's a marsh, has a kind of purple grass color, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and pick up all this stuff. And this will probably be the last day we play today. But what we're trying to look for is some rocks, so we can try to get... Oh, we lost our pick. Let's create a new one. There we go. But I think a lot of people watching this will... I think you'll really find this game might be something you'll want to play, especially if you're a Minecraft fan. And here we go. We found a rock with some gold in it, because you see the gold lines tell us that there is gold in it, and there's a gold nugget, and that's what we needed. Very, very important. So we're going to go ahead and drop the gold. And I think we're going to try to go ahead and get as much as we can before the night ends. And I think we're finding a good spot. I think we can very soon settle a spot. I'm thinking maybe here-ish, over in this area, so that we're not too far from rocks, but we're very close to the rabbits. I think that's what we're going to do. So I think we're going to go ahead and turn back to this area down here. Well, now it's the other way because I flipped the map. Now I'm lost. Where's the rabbits? Where's the wabbits? I think the rabbits are down... Did I lose the rabbits? I think they're down here-ish. It's not all the way down here, is it? Okay, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's just turn around. Oh, there's another rock. It's kind of important. I guess we'll probably settle our camp here tonight, or around this area maybe, unless we can get back to the area where those rabbits were. And usually in this game, the stack limit, I think, is 30. Maybe not, maybe it was higher, but I have a mod that makes it 99 stacks. So you could have 99 things in one stack, which is very useful to have. This is an interesting little spot here, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and try to get down to a... Okay, I see the area. Can I make it there before night? I'm not completely sure. I think I should be able to. Yes, I am. Okay, so we're going to settle our camp here, I think, is a good spot. We're near some rabbits. And I think that's what we're going to do. So let's build our fire pit, and there we go. So we have our camp. We have got some stuff, some gold. I'm actually go ahead and build the science machine now, so we can go ahead and show you what that looks like. And that is what it looks like right there. Very cool. Hopefully the spider doesn't come and attack me. But we're going to go ahead and stop it here, guys. So I hope you enjoy this. Hopefully I can explain this game a little more the next time I play it. It's a lot to take in, a lot to learn in a small amount of time, so hopefully these spiders won't attack. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next Let's Play of Don't Starve, and I hope you guys will enjoy the series. Again, if you have any suggestions for other games to play, please put them below. And subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. This is IndianaBlock, and I will see you guys next time.